There's nothing like knocking a man out. When the cage door shuts, I become a totally different man. I always tell when they don't want to be there, and it's my job to give them a way out.
Doesn't matter how tough they are, what people say about him, he's going to walk them down and make them back up. He's not going to take a backward step, and that's what makes him so special.
I love the crowd, the roar of the crowd. I love the lights. I feed off of it. When I step out, walk out to the cage, the crowd's going nuts, and the lights are going, the music's playing. It gets me amped up. It's go time.
You want to underestimate Derek Campos. You're in for a long ride, and you're going to lose a lot of money if you bet against him. And just his heart and his grit, man. Like, I've seen the guy take, the worst shots in the world that many people wouldn't get up from. Demille Chan, who took that uppercut in the first round and just got off like a zombie and just imposed his will.
You hear all the people, you hear the lights, the music. I mean, it's just, the adrenaline's going, and you just, I get amped up. But I mean, it's just like, just being a show pony, you can get ready to go out there and stomp some ass,
He's got to be one of the toughest men on the planet, in my opinion. I'm just excited to see him go through the whole tournament and get that strap and win $2 million.
I wanted to be one of those guys. I wanted to be a legend. I want to be a hometown hero legend, from where I come from, Leave my footprint on the sport.
He sees things in the cage that most people don't see. Like I've said since day one, he's a whole nother fighter, a whole nother level of fighting. Y'all saw Georgie get knocked out. I said he's gonna get knocked out. What? No way he's not gonna knock Georgie out. Georgie never been knocked out. Boom! 8 seconds. Now he surprised me with that shit. But I knew he was gonna knock him out. You see how we train.
My last knockout was 8 seconds, and I told him I was gonna go out there and do it. That 8-second knockout put a lot of fear in a lot of people. And it's got a lot of people training a lot harder.
They don't call AJ the mercenary for no reason, And you guys haven't even seen the mercenary side yet. I feel sorry for anybody who brings like that mercenary out of AJ.
He's got another level that he ain't even went to yet. You ain't seen it yet. He's been raised, bred, and fed this shit with a passion.
I was destined for this. This is literally all I've known my entire life.
I think he's well-rounded, and I feel like he haven't really showcased all his skills yet.
It's literally an art to me. I'm like Picasso out there painting. I went from being on the undercard to hosting main events.
This kid's different, he's special, he's hungry. He has a tenacity that most athletes would quit. That's when he gets going. And when you take talented and it works hard, it is the best in the world.
Coming from a small town, fighting out of a small town, working full-time as an apprentice lineman, trying to balance family time, and then of course my mixed martial arts career. It just came to a point where I contemplated walking away from the sport, hanging up my gloves. Before the last fight with Strauss, I was on a 3-fight skid. Do I have that fire still? Do I have that drive to have my hand raised? My heart's in it, my mind's in it. If I'm gonna commit, I'm gonna commit 100%, and that's what I did. It's very important for me to have the support of my loved ones. Without their love, I have no drive. That's what drives me. Besides the competitor inside me, I want to take care of my family, and this is my means of taking care of them. So it's do or die for me every time I step in that cage to provide. It's a good feeling to know that even though I contemplated walking away, I'm not done. I'm not done. Far from done. This Grand Prix means everything. There's not a single fight in this tournament that I could get that is easy. As a competitor, that's what you want, that's what you ask for. If that's not there, then there's no fire. This is my time to prove all the doubters, the haters, the skeptics, the critics, to shut them all up, and then continue on with my dream of becoming a champion.
When you hear the name AJ McKee, I want you to think of nothing but entertainment. 15 fights, 10 finishes, 9 in the first round. Kicking ass, taking names, and knocking people out. I am Bellator.
I didn't want him to fight. I'm getting phone calls, he's fighting in bathrooms at school. I'm getting phone calls, hey man, your son's up here in Compton fighting with Joey Davis. They're doing these no-holds-barred in the park. I'm like, what?
Even when he was in school, he was still fighting. He was wrestling, he didn't like it that much because he wanted to fight.
And I knew deep down inside that if he didn't fight, he's gonna get in trouble. He says, Dad, if you don't let me fight, I'm gonna fight in the streets for money.
I get to go on my legacy and my path to that 145-pound title and that $1 million check.
He saw himself as the featherweight champion, man. But he wanted to be the youngest champion in Bellator.
I've always dreamed of conquering that world title. Everything, speaking it all into fruition and just staying faithful in my work, grinding every day, seeing what I'm capable of doing.
AJ's quick, he's fast, he got good reflexes, he has power now, as you guys can see.
You guys are gonna see devastating knockouts. You have one of the most greatest, most spectacular fighters in the world. You're gonna get a hell of a show and a hell of a fight.
Make sure you tune in for the most entertaining fighter, Bellator 236 on DAZN, because I'm here and I'm taking over.
I'm fighting AJ McKee next. He's a tough kid, 15-0. Pretty slick stand-up, but nothing that I'm afraid of.
AJ's never fought anybody that's going to stay in his face the way Derek does. He's never sat somebody just walk him down before. He's usually pretty comfortable, and Derek's the kind of guy that's going to stay in your face and not let you get comfortable.
I mean, who has he fought? I mean, to me, he's got a padded record. He's fought maybe 2 tough guys that I can think of.
We said before, he's never been tested, and I think Derek's his toughest opponent, and we're just going to impose our will and impose a game plan.
I'm going to do what I have to do to go in there and expose him. Now, I'm not going to say that he doesn't have talent, but at the end of the night, does he have heart? Does he have will? Does he have the grit? I don't think so, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in there and just light him up. AJ, he's never been tested. He's never been cut open and had to contemplate how much blood is running in his face, how big is this cut. Am I going to be able to recover? I want to put him in those situations where he contemplates, why in the hell did I start fighting?
Having a do or die attitude definitely makes a fighter more dangerous because you're willing to go in there and die. A lot of people can't sit there and look somebody in the eye and stand in front of them and willing to die.
As my boy Joe puts it, I want to take his soul, you know what I mean?
Hard work, baby. All day, West Texas.
Works good, hitting hard, fast, good, clean combinations. Like you said, don't blink.
I'm coming for you, AJ. I'm coming for you.
I want to see what he's got. I want to take him to deep waters. Let's be honest. If I don't go in there and hit him with everything I've got, you know, what the hell am I in there for? This fight against AJ McKee, I'm just looking to make it a good old West Texas scrap. We can get pretty dirty out here, you know. So that's what I'm going to do. Go in there, I'm going to light him up. I'm not going to hold anything back.
What's up, Bellator fans? Be sure to catch my fight live on DAZN, December 21st from the Neil Blaisdell Center out in Honolulu, Hawaii. Don't miss it.
With this Grand Prix tournament, I'm taking it as this is my welcoming party. My next opponent is Derek Campos. He's a brawler, he puts on a show, he's coming for your neck, and he's trying to knock your head off.
Derek Campos is a banger, he's tough, he comes to fight, and he's up for the challenge, which honestly makes him the most dangerous fighter in this division. He's underrated, no one's paying attention. He's been training since day one, we know that. But we've been training since day one 5 years ago. You can't beat us in those 6 or 8 week training camp. It's not gonna happen.
This is my stomping ground, this is my division, and it's my $1 million to take. All these guys talk about they want to fight, nobody wanted to fight.
I think it's going to be a bloodbath. And when I say that, I don't mean back and forth bloodbath. I mean Campos is going to get beat up. I feel like AJ just has to stay calm, don't try to rush it, and when he finds that opening, take full advantage of it.
I mean, shit, my first goal is win $1 million on top of win a world title.
Ending of the second round, he's going to be beat up. Third round finish. That's how I see it.
I see AJ submitting him. He's probably gonna come out and try to bull AJ. AJ's got amazing wrestling. He prefers to knock your ass out.
I think the world's gonna really see his talent, and he's already up there in the record book. He has the longest winning streak, one of the fastest knockouts, so only thing left is to get that title and defend it and have the most title defenses.
15-0, watch me put it all on the line. December 21st, Bellator 236, Honolulu, Hawaii on DAZN. Derek Campos, I'm coming.